Greenland, so over the summer, or right before the summer, my sister had the opportunity to study abroad in Iceland. So she was there at the beginning of August, and towards the end of August my family and I met up with her for the last week. That's a really hard question because the entire trip we all did kind of the same thing every day. We went hiking to all different places around the country. My favorite part about it was the whole feel of it, the diversity in the landscapes, the freedom. There was just, nothing really to worry about. Every night we would be outside of our hotel until late at night and you had nothing to worry about. There's pretty much just sheep and mountains.
So I went with 3 of my college professors, one of which was actually doing research there, so they knew the island inside and out, and it was just the most hands-on experience that I could have had. My favorite part of Iceland was any time that I got to see a glacier. Iceland, so it has a lot of ice, and for the first couple of days we were kind of traveling around it. We didn't really see a lot. Yes. Before I went to Iceland, and one of the things that got me so excited was I watched this documentary called Chasing Ice, and it was about this guy who spent his life going around to places like Iceland and taking pictures of the glaciers over the years. So over, I'd say maybe I think it was 10 years, 15 years, and the changes were absolutely dramatic. And it was what got me excited to go, because I was like, okay, I better go before all of this is gone. And even going every single day and seeing hands-on these glaciers, you're able to see sort of like on the line of the rock where the ice used to be. Or there was one day where we as a class walked back. So every time we hit a landmark, it said, okay, this is where the ice was in 1978. Then we would walk another half a mile. Okay, this is where the ice was in 1990, and so on and so forth. And then you would finally see where the ice is today, far off in the distance, and realize that you just walked a mile or two, and that was how much it retreated in a matter of years. And it's sort of the reason why I want to go into environmental science, is because I get so emotional about these beautiful landscapes that I don't want to see them go away. And even if it's something really small with my research, potentially my research with what I might do after college, any little bit helps. So if I can somewhat help a little bit to make this happen slower, maybe if it's not even something that I see in my lifetime, maybe it's something that my kids or my grandkids see, then I'll feel like I'm actually making a difference.
In the short week that I was there, I really did learn a lot about people, the culture, the geographical formation of Iceland, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who loves to travel.
Yeah, there's something from the moment you step out of the plane. If you really want to feel remote, there are more sheep than there are people in this country, so if you really want to feel like you can disconnect and really just embrace the rawness of the natural landscape and the natural world, then this is exactly what you want to see. You will have no shortage of waterfalls. I have never seen that many rainbows in my entire life, and I got to see the Northern Lights, so I would highly, highly recommend it.